Back to my channel. Welcome to Fish Academy. It's your humble friend Kufrey Bar Francis, the founder of First Fish Academy. I'm so delighted to be with you guys again, once again today, which happens to be the 23rd day of October 2023. Again, I would like to know if you guys are hearing me clearly before we continue with our conversation tonight. I'm so happy to be with you guys once again. It's been a while talking with you guys live on our channel on YouTube, your most reliable fish farming channel as far as fish farming is concerned. And then I want to thank you guys for making this channel your most preferred channel on YouTube. Please, I would like feedback. Are you guys hearing me at all? So that we can continue. I need feedback, your name and where you are joining us from, and probably feedback. Don't forget, as usual, we are going to, okay, thank you very much, Mr. Napoleon, for the feedback. And then, yeah, don't forget we're going to do introduction as usual. And then if you are just joining us, do well to hit the thumbs up button just below this video, okay? If you are just joining us, just do well to hit the thumbs up button below this video. I tell you, it's going to be is an interesting package. Looking at the topic, new directive, high cost of feed, effect of flood in Nigeria, not just in Nigeria, other parts of the world. And then we're going to discuss other things, including how to treat your farm hands. I mean, talking about how to actually monitor your farm from different location and all that. We're going to touch a lot of things tonight. Tonight is, I mean, we've prepared. I'm quite prepared, very prepared to talk to you guys tonight. All right. So, for some of you that are joining us for the first time, don't forget this channel is basically for fish farming. We don't do any other thing here. We don't do poultry here. We don't do snail. We don't do pig. We don't do anything. If you want to know anything about fish farming, you are on the right platform. You are on the right channel. And then so far, I thank you guys for getting this channel to over 122,000 subscribers in less than few years. You guys are amazing. You guys are wonderful. Hitting a 122,000 subscribers. You guys are wonderful. So in case you're just joining us for the first time, do well to subscribe to this channel, and I tell you, you will never regret. There is no fish farmer that has ever come across our channel that have ever regret. This is a simplified channel, a channel where we simplify things for you to understand in your own language, or sorry, to the best of your understanding. We simplify it here. All right. So I'm going to run down a report on what we have been doing. All right. Don't forget, we are still in the introductory aspect. So in case you're just joining us, just sit down, relax, go get water. All right. Don't allow anybody to distract you. And then you can just do well. I know a lot of you watch me on TV. So just do well to get your anybody, either your brother, your sister, and then just tell them to Fish Academy is online. Please go follow this guy. This is what a lot of guys, a lot of people, a lot of you do, which I've been hearing whenever you guys call. All right. So just call your friend, call your brother, call your sister, call your mother, call your father, call your in-laws, call different people, your auntie, your uncle. Tell them that guy is online again. Go and listen to him. Though you might not like his face, but listen to him. This is the time to sit down, relax, and listen, as if you are listening to a pastor or you are listening to an imam in the mosque. All right. So quickly, I'm going to, while we are waiting for others to join, I'm going to quickly introduce those ones that have dropped their name and where they are joining from. All right. So don't forget to invite a friend, all right, to join us. All right, I want to quickly see the people, introduce the people that are here while we are waiting for others before we hit the nail on the head. All right. Hope you guys are good. All right, trying to read your comments. Sorry, I'm trying to introduce you guys. That's what I want to do right here. All right. All right. Yeah. Okay, relax. All right, the first person that dropped a message here, all right, is Napoleon. Napoleon didn't drop where he's joining us from. Napoleon, can you please, Mr. Napoleon, can you please, I have my cap here. I don't know if I should, but I think there is no need because you will not see my face. It's a farmer's cap. All right, Mr. Napoleon actually gave a feedback as regards, as of when I asked if they are hearing me clearly. Mr. Napoleon happens to be the first person to drop a message on that. We say, yes, I can hear you, Fish Academy. All right, we also have Future Farm Catfish. Future Farm Catfish says, so happy to have you back. So happy to have you back, Future Farm Catfish. Is an introduction section right now. That's what we are doing. We have Jacobs. Jacob say, yes, you're joining. I think that maybe you will just tell me, oh, I'm so person joining from so place. Either the state you are joining from if you're in Nigeria, or the country you are joining from if you are outside Nigeria. All right, I would like to actually introduce you and then where you are actually joining us from. All right, we have Diago Oti say, I can hear you clearly. All right, thank you for joining us. Oh my God, Strand Hunter is right here with me. Oh, a long time friend. All right, good to read your comment here once again. Say, Kufre, how are you, my friend? Watching from Washington, D.C. Thank you, Strand Hunter, for joining us from Washington, D.C. I hope you are good. I hope you are very, very fine. All right. Future Farm Catfish actually say he's joining us from Sweden. Thank you for joining us from Sweden. Future Farm Catfish, where do you actually have your farm? Where do you actually have your farm? I think we should do a proper introduction so that if you have any of these things, someone can actually, where do you have your farm? Is it in Sweden or in Nigeria, Congo, Togo, Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Cameroon, Benin, or wherever? Where do you have your farm? You can actually tell us where you have your farm. All right, we have Jacob said for fish feed. All right, we are currently doing an introduction right now. Later on, we're going to read other comments. We also have Abu Martin say joining from Ghana, Akwaba. All right, we also have Ayaobo Efetega, Mingwo Efetega. Thank you for joining us. Joining us from Lagos, Nigeria. You're welcome. We also have Roland Nkem watching from Bafoussam in Cameroon. Bafoussam in Cameroon. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us from Cameroon. All right. We also have Abu Mumi Adams joining from Ghana. Thank you for joining us from Ghana. Okay. Napoleon Yuyan says he's actually joining from Kano in Nigeria. Thank you for joining us from Kano. In Lakwana. All right, in Lakwana. All right. We also have Liberty Osako say, we are expecting this update from you since. Okay, we are expecting this update from you since watching from Italy. All right, thank you for joining us from Italy. Thank you for joining us from Italy. All right, and then we also have Ndifreke Mbotinim. Say Prince Mbotinim live from Nigeria. Thank you for joining us from Nigeria. All right, we also have Donna Otok. Say hello, Fish Academy. I'm liked up from England. Thank you for joining us from England. All right. Okay, Strand Hunter say Ghana, Cameroon, Lagos, Botswana, Sweden. All right, right. Thank you very much. And then it's still introduction. We also have Abiodun joining us from Kwara State. Thank you for joining us. In case you are just joining us, as I said earlier, you can hit on the thumbs up button if you like this channel. If you like this channel, hit the thumbs up button. Hit it. If you don't like it, please give us thumb down. If you don't like it, give us thumb down. But if you like what we are doing, give us thumbs up. All right. So we also have Future Farm. So the farm is in Owerri. All right, Future Farm Cafe say joining. Okay, the farm is precisely in Owerri. All right, we have Barnabas Chidi joining from Abuja, the FCT, Federal Capital Territory, Nigeria. All right, we also have Charles Kayobe. All right, joining us from Zambia. Thank you very much for joining us from Zambia. Also have Samuel Gade, Reverend Samuel from Lafi, Nasarawa State. What a good job. Keep it up. Thank you very much. We have OK Jimo. All right, so I'm happy to be part of this group. I'm joining from Ilori, Kwara State, Nigeria. Thank you very much for joining us from Kwara, Nigeria. I also have David from Ghana joining us from Ghana. Will this be recorded to view later? Yeah, certainly. In case you are not that, yes, certainly at the end of the day, this video is going to be there for you to watch. We're not going to delete the video. All right, so hello, Frank K. This is Augustine Okon joining from Benin City. Thank you for joining us from Benin City. All right, I think without wasting any more time, let's go into the business of the day. First of all, update. As I said earlier, is your humble friend again, Kofre Ibanga Francis. For those of you that have been calling +234 8069035397, I am the one that normally answer that call. That is that particular mobile number or that particular line. I do handle that one directly. We also have our customer care service line. If you check our channel profile, you're gonna see those numbers there in case you want to contact us. Even through our email, all our information are there. All right, and I think the last video I posted as regards on this channel was about the project that we are currently handling in Akwa Ibom State, where I am from. All right, I want to let you guys know that that project is ongoing, and then at the end of the day, we are going to surprise you guys as we have always been surprising you. Fish Academy, we are committed, I mean 100% committed in delivering, in quality job delivery. That's what we are committed to. We don't compromise. I've always been saying it, we don't compromise, and you can not even tell us to compromise, because we will never compromise. Because pond construction, you are building it to withstand water pressure, the pressure of fluid, pressure of water. So we don't compromise when it comes to that. A lot of people call me, oh Francis, I did this, my pond have collapsed. I did this, my pond, the water, I'm no longer seeing the water on the pond. A lot of people call me saying different things, but I tell you, when it comes to Fish Academy, when we set up for you, just go home and sleep with your 2 eyes closed. You got no problem. So the project right there in Akwa Ibom State is ongoing, and then anytime soon I'll bring you update so that you see what is actually going on there. And then I will not fail to tell you guys, because my client actually was in Nigeria some weeks. A week ago, he was in Nigeria, and I tell you, he did not just come back, regardless of the fact that he gave me a job to do in Nigeria. He did not just come back empty hand. He came back with this cloth. and then say, Fish Academy, this cloth is for you from all the way from US. So this particular cloth I'm wearing here was given to me by my client, the person we are currently working for in Akwa Ibom State. All right. It did not just come with this. It also came with perfume and other things. And then I'm so delighted. I'm so happy. So thank you very much, Mr. Baimo. All right, for this gift that you gave to me, my client. Currently, I'm working for in Akwa Ibom State. Thank you very much. All right. So it's not the first person anyway to do this. All right. It's not actually the first person to do this. The person I also work for in Imo State, where we constructed the 50,000 capacity, also did the same. He came with some gifts all the way from US also. So when you are coming back, if you come back well, I've always been saying that. So thank you very much. And then my client, he said, Francis, this is your car. I think you need another one. Let me just see who is going to get me a new car. I'll be very, very happy to receive a new car. And then I announce it. This person has donated a car for First Fish Academy. I will be happy to receive it and will be happy to announce it right here on this channel. All right. So that's by the way. However, our newest farm we delivered in Ghana, I want to let you guys know that that farm is doing very, very well. All right. We are the one managing that facility in Ghana. All right. The 25,000 capacity fish farm belonging to Bankies. All right. I told you guys, if you want to see everything about that facility, most of the videos from that facility, my client normally posts it in his farm IG handle, which is Bankies Farm. All right. So if you go on IG, all right, Bankies is spelled BANKIES, then farms. You'll see that on IG. Follow that particular farm. I've always said it, expansion will take place there anytime soon. All right. So, and then I'm also delighted to announce that the first farm we constructed, the first farm we ever constructed in Anambra, that belongs to Mr. Emeka. All right. I tell you, that farm is doing very well. Last week, I called Mr. Emeka all the way. He based in South Africa. I told him, because I've been seeing what they have been posting online. I told him, Mr. Emeka, I am very, very happy that your farm is doing very, very well. If I set up a farm for you and you are doing very well, I will be very happy. I wouldn't love to set up a farm for you and then you go the other way around. You get people that are not supposed to be in the facility to manage the facility, or because this person is like a this to you or like a that to you. Get the right people. And then once you get the right people, I tell you, you will never regret. So I was so happy when I saw that there is massive smoking of fish in that facility in Anambra State. The 100,000 capacity fish farm we constructed in 2019. All right, that farm is doing very, very well. All right, our farm is doing very well. So congratulations, Mr. Emeka Oso. Let me mention the full name. And then congratulations, Mr. Obina, who is also managing that facility. Congratulations, Bishop, as usually called, who is also part of the facility. Congratulations. And then I also want to use this medium to sympathize with my client, because the farm I'm currently talking right now, the father to my client, all right, Mr. Ozo, all right, I think my client lost the dad, all right. So accept my condolences, Mr. Emeka, for the loss of your dad, and then take heart. I tell you, all is well. All right, thank you very much. All right, and then I will keep bringing you updates from our different farms that we've set up, and then to know their current state, if they are actually doing well or not. But I tell you, anybody that put in such an amount of money in setting up such a facility should be prepared to do something very, very well. So thank you very much. Those are updates on our construction. And then I think I wouldn't also like to forget about the fact that I've been mentioning a 200,000 capacity fish farm we are to set up in Anambra. If I should keep silent or keep quiet about that project, it will look as if, oh, what is happening? A lot of people, I think the other time someone called me and said, Francis, how about the 200,000 capacity ultra-modern fish farm you were talking about in Anambra? Because I saw you with bulldozer, caterpillars, tippers, and job was already ongoing. What happened? Because there is no update. All right, I think right here I'm going to give you the update as regards the project. All right, I want to let you guys know that that project was suspended, all right, by my client, all right, due to the fact of the terrain, the topography of that place. My client said, no, Francis, just hold on, all right, hold on. I said, sir, he said, don't worry, hold on, all right. Let me put this in order. Once this is put in order, I will call you back so that you continue with the job. All right, I want to let you guys know that that job was mobilized. All right, so there is no problem. Once my client is ready again, all right, certainly you will see us right there on site. All right, so that's the update as regards that project site. And then within we've also visited, we've gone to some sites. All right, so hopefully by the special grace of God, we believe that some of the farms, some of the sites we visited, that maybe they will find us fit or find us okay to set up their facility for them. I wish they don't cut corners, because a lot of people that at times we visit their site and then at the end of the day they cut corners. A lot of them have been having problem, and at the end of the day they don't even know how to get back to me. They don't even know how to reach me. How will you contact Fish Academy to come and do some certain things for you? At the end of the day, you want to sideline Fish Academy. When you sideline Fish Academy, you still have problem. When you have problem, you don't even know how to call me to the facility again, and then that is the beginning of your failure. I don't wish you failure today. So at the end, what I want you to be doing when you start a process, complete that process. If you are starting something with us, look forward to completing that thing with us. Stop being maybe somehow, don't be trickish in your nature. All right, being trickish won't land you or take you anywhere. All right, if you start a process with us, continue that process with us. Let's deliver it the way we've been delivering for others. Don't come in a trickish way, all right, and then think that we understand all these things that are happening. All right, someone is asking about WhatsApp number. I will do just that. All right, so the topic, the title for this today's broadcast is new directive, high cost of fish feed, the devastating effects of flood in Nigeria. First of all, I want to say sorry for those of you that have lost your farm due to the flood that have ravaged some part of Nigeria and other parts of the world. Please note that all hope is not lost. If flood have affected your facility and maybe you've lost your fish, your fishes or your fish, please don't give up. Don't give up, please. When I say don't give up, not just don't work yourself up. I don't want you to have high blood. I don't want you to have problem. That is not the end of the world. There is still hope for you. You will come back stronger after the flood. Don't be afraid. Even if the money you put into that business was borrowed, don't give up. When I say don't give up, don't give yourself problem. Don't give yourself health problem. I'm saying this again. I'm saying this again. For those of you that flood have scattered away your fish, destroy your fish farms. Don't allow what has happened. Don't allow the devastating effect of this flood to take your life. Don't. And I say it again. Even if that money was borrowed, either from a lender, from the bank, from anywhere, please don't give yourself health problem. Don't. You will certainly get back on your feet. So please, take heart. It has happened and it has happened. The flood has come, the flood will go. So please, if you are one of those that flood have affected and you are joining me right now, I would like to, if you know that flood has affected your farm, you can as well tell us here that flood has affected your farm. We are looking forward to seeing how we're going to raise help, especially for small scale fish farmers who depended on that as source of living. Government might not do anything about it, but don't give up. Don't give up. That is the only thing I will have to say for those of you that flood has affected your farm. A week ago, I was in Outer West. I went to attend, I went for a wedding in Outer West. The flood there was massive. The pressure of water crossing the road was scary. I managed to sleep over that night, but I did not sleep with my two eyes closed. The following morning, I told my friend, I'm sorry. I'm not sure I will be able to stay and attend this wedding, because I wouldn't want what has happened along Mbiama, Bayelsa Road to happen, where road is being wiped off, cut off. That if the road should cut off, if this flood should cut off the road, which means I will be trapped in your community. And I don't know how long I will be trapped in your community. And you know what it means for Fish Academy to be trapped. You know what it means for me to be trapped. So, by the special grace of God, I left there, and then the wedding was concluded. Please, if you have anybody that you know that flood has taken his or her fish away, give that person hope. Don't laugh at that person. All right? So, still on the matter, it's not easy. For those of you that have been going to market to get fish feed, it's not easy, man. It's not easy. I was like telling someone the other time, then if I should carry up to about 100,000 or 150,000 naira, maybe to go and buy feed, my car will be filled up. I mean, I will have to fold the chair and everything will be filled up. But I tell you right now, just carry 100,000 and go to where they sell feed. You know that you will be wondering, what is happening? You will notice that at times you can even, the 100,000, you can even, the feed you want to go and buy, you can even hold them with your two hands and go back home. There is problem. There is problem. There is problem. There is a problem. And I tell you, this problem is not going to end soon. So because the problem is not going to end soon, do you want to give up? Or you want to say, oh, let me wait until when it will be good. When will it be good again? Well, but I'm happy that for those ones that have heed to advice from us, because this is where we preach production of feed. We preach it as a sermon, as teaching. Learn to produce feed to supplement whatever you are getting in your facility or in the market. A lot of fish farmers have done that. We have been selling a lot of machines, sending machines to different parts. All right? We've been sending machines to different parts. Don't forget, our office is in Port Harcourt. All right? So we've been sending fish feed machine to different parts. For those ones that cannot get the floating feed machine, they have been getting the sinking feed machine from us. But for those ones that have the capacity buying the extruder machine that produces floating feed, they have also been getting that from us. All right, so don't sit idle. Don't give up. It's still another thing I'm still going to tell you. That the prices of feed is going up does not mean that you should shut down your farm. Hello? That the price of feed is going up does not mean you should do what? Shut down your farm. Don't shut down your farm. A year ago, fish was sold at the rate of 550 naira per kg. For some of the sizes. Today, is sold for over 1,000 plus. 1,250, 1,500. So, it's on equilibrium. Listen to me right now. It's on equilibrium. High cost of production, high cost of... So, that is how it is. That is the reason why you should not give up. The return on investment remains still almost the same. The return is still almost the same how it was. That is how the return is. So you don't need to give up. You don't need to give up. The fact is that I've always said it, before you sell your fish, get to know. Don't just sell your fish because people are selling fish. Don't sell your fish like those people that are hungry, that just need money to eat morning, that just need money to eat agbado in the morning, cassava in the afternoon, ewa in the evening. Don't do like that. Don't just do like that. You must behave as a real fish, an entrepreneur. Behave, sell like someone that wishes to expand his or her facility. Don't sell fish because you want to use it to eat. Don't sell fish because you want to use it to eat agbado in the morning, ewa in the afternoon. Don't sell fish, no. Sell fish because you intend to expand in future. That is what you should be looking at. Sell as if you intend to grow. Don't sell because you want to remain at a particular level. Don't sell like those people that are in the backyard doing production, just to get peanut. To them, they may not have invested much. To them, they are the one managing their facility themselves. They can't even travel. They can't go to anywhere. At the end of the day, they make sales and then they make little or nothing. That is not how you are going to make yourself. You must make your calculation. Do your calculation. before you make sales. And know the number of fish you are selling out. A lot of people that cry, that they don't see profit when they sell fish. These people don't know the number of fish they sell out. I've been saying it most of the times when I visit sites, when I go to farm, I tell them, when they tell me, Francis, I sold fish, but I didn't see. But the same people, another group of people will tell you, wow, this is how much I made from so sales. And you see them being very happy. So while some people are sad that they didn't make profit, some people are happy that they make excess profit. So what you have to look at, why did I lose? That is the thing you should be looking at. And I said it. Most people, they just get fish. They may order for up to 10,000 fish. They order up to 10,000 fish, and then they stock the 10,000 fish. The only record, if at all they take record in their farm, is the head of fish they see in the bottom of the pond. That is the only thing they take record on. And then they subtract 5 minus 10,000. When they see 5 head of fish, they subtract 5 from 10,000. And then that they still believe that they still have about 9,000 plus. Without knowing that fish is not up to that again. And a lot of them blame it on suppliers. Now, when we supply fish, I tell you, Oga, you have to count your fish in the next 1 day or 2 days. That is, if we don't have the opportunity to count it on arrival. Because they stock the fish right there in their facility, keep it for the period of a month, and then they now go back to count. When they count, they tell you it was not complete. It is not true. It is not true. Though some may not supply you complete fish, but I want to tell you that majority of fish suppliers don't joke with their businesses. They supply you complete fish. Just try and count. Don't. A lot of people. There is a farm I went to. You don't know how to feed your fish. When you don't feed your fish well, your fish will feed on other fish. Catfish are carnivorous in nature. That's why when people call me, oh Francis, I have 10,000 fish. How many kg of feed should I give them? I tell you, go and ask those people that do broiler to sell December time. Ask them if they do measure feed to give their poultry, their broiler. They don't do that. They feed day and night. Feed your fish until they are well fed. If you want to measure in kg, oh, my fish is 2 months, and someone tell you at 2 months feed so kg, I tell you, you are going to get it all wrong. Are you getting me? I tell you, I said again, if someone tell you, oh, your fish is 2 months now, okay, feed them so kg of fish feed, you are going to get it all wrong. At the end of the day, either your fish don't grow the way they ought to grow, or you end up polluting your water and all that. For example, you don't know how to feed your fish. You just take, because someone said just pour 1 bag of fish feed into the water. You just go there, you pour it in every day without even care. You don't care to know if the fish are eating it or they are not eating it. But because someone directed you, that is not how it goes. We've talked about feeding on this channel. For those of you that are going into the business new, we have over 460 videos on this channel. Do well to watch them. All right. So, you don't allow people to give you wrong information as regards fish farming. Don't. Make your own research and ask questions. So, as I was saying, new directive. One thing that I'm happy about as regards this channel is that we've discussed so many things. A lot of people that are having issues today, we're not supposed to have issues. Especially when we talk about choice of location for a fish farm. We emphasize on that. It's on this channel. For the sake of those of you that wish to go into fish farming, please, when you see a farm that someone writes for rent, investigate. There is a reason why that person wants to rent out that farm. There's a reason why someone wants to rent out that farm. Any farm that does not have where to drain water to, don't rent that farm. Don't rent it. No matter how it is, don't rent it. Don't get it. You have a problem. You still run away from that farm. Any farm that don't have borehole or source of water, for example, in a dry land where there is no hope of getting water through borehole, stream, river, and then someone says he wants to rent out that farm, don't get that farm. These are still directives that I'm giving to you. I'm saying this because I've been opportune to move to so many places, have been opportune to visit so many farms. I've received so many calls, so many complaints. When someone says he wants to rent out a farm, investigate. And even you that want to set up a farm, don't just because there is one land somewhere, you just go there to set up. You will have problem. And I keep saying it, and I will say it here again. Don't do back flush. A lot of fish farmers, they believe in back flush. But I tell you, it is not human friendly. It is not nature friendly. It is not God friendly. Why will you drill a bore? Why will you drill a hole and then return water to the earth direct without passing through filters? And then you have a neighbor that have a borehole very close by. I tell you, you are polluting the underground water. Stop polluting stop polluting water on the water table. Stop polluting it. For those of you doing back flush, and some of you are watching me right now, stop polluting the water table. Stop it. Stop polluting the water table. Don't do it for selfish reason. Don't do it for any reason. Don't do back flush in your farm. Don't drill borehole to water table and then you flush water inside it. It is wrong. You will never make heaven. It is very wrong. It's against nature. Don't do it. I will never support anybody. In fact, if you have back flush in your farm, don't call me to visit your farm. Don't. I'm saying it right now on camera. If you have a back flush in your farm, you flush water to water table where people get water to drink, don't invite me to your farm. Except you are ready to shut it down when I come. Don't. So if you are just joining us, the thumbs up, this thing is still there. In case you like what we are saying or you like this channel, you've been benefiting from this channel, you can hit the thumbs up button. But if you don't like this channel, please, you can use the thumb down button. All right, it's still your humble friend, Kufre Ibarra Francis, founder of First Fish Academy. All right, that young guy you've been calling on phone. All right, don't worry. I know a lot of you have dropped comments. I'm still going to read the comments you guys have dropped here. And then if there is any question, I'm going to address those questions right here. All right. So I'm talking about back flush. Someone will want to say, which one is this back flush? I don't understand back flush system. Or back to earth. Oh, sorry, that is how they call it. Back to earth. What are you returning to earth? What are you returning back to earth? You are not returning, you are returning it to the water table. You are returning to the water table. It's dangerous to human. No matter where you are, this thing is not just done only here alone. It's done in different places, but it is not ideal. I condemn it in totality. And very soon, I think the law enforcement agency will begin to do something about this. Because we have to notify them what most people are doing that is very wrong, that is anti-human, that is anti-nature, that is anti-God. Stop doing back to earth system. Some of you that are even doing the back to earth system, you are still having problem. I one time visited a farm like that where they do back to earth. Don't allow anybody to tell you that back to earth is a solution to the wastewater you have or to this that you have in your facility. It's not the solution. Some of the farms that I visited that I saw something like that in their facility, they still have overflow from the hole that they discharge water to. So if you have over a million liter facility, and then you do back to hole, back to earth, what are you doing it for? I tell you, you've just wasted your money. You've just get God angry, your neighbors angry, and you've just done what you are not supposed to do. Don't do it. A lot of people are not going to like it, and then they think they are going to leave. They are going to stop watching this video right now because I'm actually hitting on them. Don't do back to earth. It is not good. I'm serious. I will never be party to it. I can never do it in any facility that I set up. No matter what, I can never do it. And if I set up a facility for you, and then you go back to do back to earth system, you will not see me in that facility again. I will not, because we cannot associate with people or with anybody that have intention of polluting the underground water on the table. You may not really understand what I'm talking about. I don't want to elaborate on this again, but for those of you that are doing it, you know what I'm talking about. Disease from it. Go and shut it down. I believe you went to church this Sunday. Go and shut it down. It is not okay. All right? And then I'm going to also address another issue for those of you that have been joining us, that do join us from US, from UK, from Sweden, from Thailand, from Kenya, from different parts of the world, all right, from China and all that. People ask, Francis, can I actually do a business, set up a fish farm here in Nigeria or in any country where I don't reside? And I say yes. What we normally do is that, at least you have seen our type of structure, our types of setup. Security is guaranteed. And also, when you set up a farm, try to mount cameras Mount camera. Let it be part of of the project. Mount cameras. The farm we set up in Ghana, there are cameras there. My client will just sit in his house and watch what is happening in the farm. Mount cameras in your facility so that you can see what your workers are doing. You can see who enters into your facility and who exits your facility. You can see how feeding is happening. You can see everything. When I say cameras, someone say, the country where there is no light. Mount solar-powered cameras. Your camera should be controlled with solar. Solar-powered cameras. So that nobody will tell you they took light. There was light out. That is the reason why at that particular point, nothing happened. Mount solar-powered cameras. And if you want that, if you need that in your facility, contact us. Also, employ people you can trust. Though they say trust nobody, but I tell you, there are people you can trust. I always say it, when you employ, the person you call your manager or your supervisor, how do you treat this person? How much are you paying this person? You have set up a multi-million naira fish farm, but what you are paying your manager is like this. Your manager is you. Your manager should be your representative. Your manager should be your eye. Your manager should be you. When I say your manager should be you, that is, you must treat your manager just like you want to treat yourself. Pay your manager well. Even if you don't pay others well, pay your manager well. Pay he or she an amount that if he decides to leave that facility or if anything goes wrong, he will not get that type of money any other place. As you are making more profit in your facility, learn how to increase workers' salary. Learn. As you are expanding, learn how to increase workers' salary. Myself, my workers, I do increase their salary. Both my field workers, management staffs, I increase their salary. How will you be paying someone? Since you employ that person, you've been paying that person a particular amount, and up to today that things are very hard. You are still paying that person that particular amount. It is not good. Learn to increase workers' salary as you are also expanding in your business. This thing will give them joy. And then make them your friend. Your manager should be someone that can reach you. Your manager should not be scared of you. I'm talking about the person managing your farm. Should not be someone that is scared of you. You guys should be like 5 and 6. Should be like brothers and sisters. Should be like husband and wife. Should be like, the person should be like a sister or a brother to you. This is only when he can openly tell you what is happening. Or whenever he's having an issue, this person can know you. And then also try to investigate. Don't just employ people you don't know their background. You don't know their family. You can't trace them anywhere. I do receive a lot of calls. I know a lot of things that happen. If I tell you, at times you go shock. It will shock you. People call me a lot. Most of the times, to be honest with you, people call me almost till daybreak. They call me morning, afternoon, evening, midnight, calls are still coming in my phone. At times, I have to put it on silent so I can sleep. And the way calls comes in, everybody, they want to talk to me. Not even my secretary or anybody. It's me they want to talk to. At times, it's not easy, man. And then I keep telling people, when you drop a message on WhatsApp, try to call direct. It might be hard to see your message, but it's easy to pick your call. I say it again, it may be hard to see your message, but it's very easy to pick your call. This is because of the numbers of messages that is being dropped on my WhatsApp. So numerous. I cannot attend to all of them in one day. The messages that enter in a day can never be attended to in a day. So if it can never be attended to in a day, it means that I will attend to some will not be attended to. But if you should put a call through, if you are serious in what you want to do, put your call through. Tell me, Francis, I've been calling you. Don't call once, don't call twice. Keep calling until I pick. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me until I talk to you. Don't give up. All right? It's not easy. It's not a one-man business. I have a lot of workers. People say, oh, Francis, get help, get help. I have help. I'm paying a lot of people on monthly basis. A few days from now, month is going to end. I'm going to pay salaries. So I'm paying. It's not just me. It's not just me. You guys will not understand. But I want to tell you my fears. It's not easy. It's not easy. Most of the times, should I say it or I should not say it? Should I say it or I should not say it? To manage a successful business, so many things are involved. That Fish Academy is still on ground today. A lot of waters have passed under the bridge. We've taken risk. We've taken everything. If you are not a risk taker, you can never be a successful businessman. You can never succeed. And if you are someone that you say, oh, me, I don't need problem, or I don't want to borrow money, I don't want to do this, you can never grow. Every successful businessman is a debtor. Every successful business person is a debtor. Every successful company is an indebted company. Don't sit down and say, oh, I don't want to owe anybody. I tell you, if you don't want to owe anybody, then you can never succeed. You will never go far. You will be down, 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 down. You must be ready to owe. America is owing China a lot of money, but you will not hear it. It's only that of Nigeria you hear. America, you will not. If I should tell you that Dangote did not take the money from his cement factory to build refinery, you may not still believe. Dangote is indebted to different banks and different places and all that. But he's African richest man, or the richest black man. He's owing people. Dangote is owing. Why are you running? Where are you running to that you don't want to owe anybody? Oh, you don't need heartbreak. If you don't need heartbreak, you will never succeed. However, nobody needs heartbreak anyway, but you must be a risk taker. Getting loan is risky. But let me tell you one thing about risk. Risk can either take you high or drop you down. Hello, am I talking to somebody? Risk can either take you up or bring you down. It's like gambling. The higher the risk you take, the higher the chance of success and the higher the chance of failure. Don't be an island. Don't be an island and say, oh, as I did like this, I don't need trouble. I don't want anybody's trouble. I'm contented with what I have. I'm satisfied with what I have. And then when you see other person growing, you think that maybe he's using something. He's not using anything. That person is a debtor. He's a debtor. He's a debtor. Don't run away from risk. Take risks to grow. You will not die. However, business is for, if you know that you are soft-hearted, that small thing, your heart will just break. Your heart will do bam, 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 and it looks as, and then they will rush you to the hospital. Don't go into fish farming. I'm saying it again. Let me say it. Let me lose my belt because it's tight on me. If you know that that a little thing gives you high blood, little thing gives you high blood, don't try fish farming. Don't try it. We don't hide anything here. People say, oh, fish farming is the easiest thing anybody can do, because you just put fish inside water and you are feeding. That's what most people say. It's a lucrative business. Yes, very well, it's a lucrative business. Very, very lucrative. There's a lot involved. There are a lot involved. Especially for those of you that wants to do fingerlings production. I think these are the people that cry most. The call that I used to receive, I'm sure the governor of a state or Buhari or president of a country may not receive that number of calls that I receive in a day. It might receive, but the calls that I receive, most of them, especially fingerlings producers, oh my God, some of them, they will call you, they are crying. Fingerlings producers, so not people that are doing ground fish. Francis, I ash fish. All this thing I did, they have that. If you know that you don't get mind, I want to talk for pigeon. If you know that you don't have mind, don't go into fingerlings production. You may not live long. You may not, if you know you don't have mind, don't go into fingerlings production. You might not live long. I know what I'm talking about. When I hear a lot of people cry, oh, Francis, I ash fish. The fish I ash. You know, do you know what the joy you get when you do production and then you see your fish that you have over 100 to 200,000 fish, fries. Everywhere will be dark. Everywhere will be thick. You have hope. Oh, you're already calculating. You're already thinking, oh, once I sell this fish, this is what I'm going to do. And then, in just one day, you lost everything. Fingerlings, I'm talking about what happened to fingerlings producers. In just one day, everything will go. Someone, if you are not careful, you may have heart failure. So if you know that you don't get mind, Don't join Fingerling's production. I'm saying this on camera. I don't allow anybody to come and sweet mouth for you. That is the reason why most farms, they don't do production. They have tried it and you spend money. Do you know that you spend money to do production? You don't only spend money, you spend time. Almost 24 hours. Every day. Your eyes are not closed. All because everything must go on well. For grow out fish, you can stock your fish, you go and sleep. But for fingerlings, for fries, even in the night, you have to go and check them. Imagine that you spend up to 200,000 naira to do production and then you don't see anything. What will you do? What will you do? Answer me now. What will you do? What will you do? And a lot of people they are trying to get solutions from different places. You don't treat, fries are not, well, that's by the way, that chapter is closed. I'm not saying you should not try. You must be ready to take, that is the risk I'm talking about now. That's the risk I'm talking about. You can also take risks. There's risks, you can succeed. That is if you have mind and then you are ready to take that risk. I tell you, you will smile at the end of the day. All right, so that's that. And then another thing, for those of you, I always tell you guys, your farm is not a tourist center. I've been saying it. Don't turn your farm to a tourist center. Every day you are bringing different people. Come and see my farm. Oh, come and see my farm. Your farm is not a tourist center. There should be restriction. Tell your workers and talk to yourself. There must be restriction. You don't open your farms to everybody. And then you don't allow everybody to see your workers. You don't allow everybody to see your workers. I tell you, for those of you that have plans, because I will say it here, because a lot of people are very trickish. Very trickish. Very trickish. Fish Academy, I want to come to your district. What is it coming for? They can't find workers. They can't find how you carry collect my workers. Can you even pay? Can you pay how much I pay my workers? Can you pay how much I pay my workers? That's why when you come to my facility and then you are trying to negotiate with my worker will come and report to me. So person that came was discussing this thing with me. Do you know why? Because I am paying my workers well. And you will not even see them. You will not even see them. The ones you see, I ensure that most of my workers are somewhere. They don't even come close to my office. So for those of you that are like this, watching me right now, I've seen a lot of you. I've seen a lot of you in my facility. At times I call them, never ever come close to my facility again. How can someone come to your facility and is trying to, your worker, the person is trying to take that worker from you? How much is he paying you? Come, I will pay you more than that. Jesus. How much is he paying you? Oh, don't worry. Come, I will double the salary. These are some of the things that people are doing when they visit your facility. So you don't allow people to come close to your facility. Your facility is not a breeding center. It's not a tourist center. There should be restrictions. There should be an office building. There should be an office that whoever comes should go close to that place. You should not begin to interact with everybody, all of your workers. so that you don't lose your best hands. A lot of people, I don't even know. Some of them are watching me right now and they are guilty. Their heart is pricking. That's why some of them, they don't like me. You can never like me. How will you like me if you are doing bad thing? How will you like me if you are doing bad thing? You can never like me because I will never support evil. There should be restriction. Tell your workers, if anybody comes to this place, there should be someone to receive anybody that comes there. And people should not just be coming. You think that you are doing yourself, or you think that you are inviting people to come and see your facility. A lot of them want to come and steal your workers from you. Workers that you took time to train. Someone comes just to pick that person away from you. And then mind the person that handles your business line. Mind the person that handles your business line. I've had experience and I'm going to share it. Mind the people that handle your business line. Don't give your business line to someone you don't trust. It's better you handle that business line yourself. It's better you handle your business line by yourself. A lot do happen. A lot. It happens to me too. So if it happens to me, I have to tell you. For some time now, I'm sure you guys have been trying to reach our customer care line. Right? For some time. But for those of you that have been trying my direct line, you have been getting me. But for the customer care line, I have to put it on hold. I have to put it on hold. If I tell you, it will shock you. So, mind the person that handle your business line. Mind it. If you can give it to your wife, it's better. If you can handle it yourself, it's better. Until you have a well-organized business that you know that fine. Different people can handle different things without it affecting you. Mind who handles your business line. All right. I'm not going to talk. I know you understand what I'm talking about. All right. So there are a lot of comments that they have dropped a lot of comments, a lot of questions, and I think I will run through those questions quickly before I end the section. Don't forget, it's still your humble friend, Kufre Ibanga Francis. All right, for those of you that have been asking, where is the First Fish Academy office located? First Fish Academy office is located in Port Harcourt. That is where we operate from. That is where we have our corporate office. All right, and then for those of you that have been asking, how can I get this if I should, at least within Nigeria, for machine, we've been sending different machines to different places across. All right, and for fish, we've also been doing that. We've been visiting different farms within and outside Nigeria. There is nowhere too far for us. I've been telling you guys this. And then fish farming still remains a profitable business for people that we are ready for this time. A lot of people have somehow packed out of the business, not because the business is not still lucrative. The business remains lucrative. Fish remain a a scarce commodity. It's still on a high demand. Still on a high demand. Fish is still on a high demand. All right. So don't run away. People are still buying it. Farmers are still making profit. I say it again. People are still buying it. Farmers are still making profit. All right. The growth is like this. The feed price is increasing. The cost of fish is also increasing. Do calculations before selling out your fish and try to reduce cost of production by doing the necessary things. All right. So let me quickly read through the comments or to answer some questions that some people have dropped, and then any time from now we'll close this section. I want to tell you that I'm happy to have you guys to talk to you guys today, and then I'm also happy that some people are responding to questions that are here. Yeah, because don't leave this thing to me alone. I've always said it. A lot of people have ideas on fish farming, but they have refused to say it out. Understand? They hide it. They hide it. And most of the times they come to attack me. Understand? So if you have a little knowledge, when things like this are going on, people are asking questions. Why don't you just go there and then you reply? All right? Even on our comment section, our comments is always open. We approve. Messages is not until we approve, it appears. Once you drop a message, it appears. All right? So why don't you just go there and then you try to maybe to help me. You can help me. All right? You can help me. You can help the fish farmers. The farmers, they need help. All right. So let me quickly read. Okay. Bacon's Farm, Abuja, Barnabas. All right. We also have Umar say you are doing a good job. Keep it up. We have Festus Imoni Care. All right. So joining from Port Harcourt, TMT Fish Farm, Netherlands. All right. TMT Fish. All right. We also have Umar from Kaduna. I'm trying to see how I can pick some questions so I can quickly answer. All right, we have Patrick Igbagidiri from Port Harcourt. How do I contact you in Port Harcourt? My number is on our profile. You can get that. Again, it's +2348069035397 +2348069035397. All right, we have a Chubueze Polycarp. Say, please reply my message on WhatsApp. Mr. Polycarp, I've just said something. Please, at any point you drop a message on WhatsApp and there is no reply, do well to put a phone call through. Certainly you will get me. All right. A lot of messages drop on my WhatsApp and I cannot attend to them all in one day. And at times I miss some. To be honest, I have to be honest here. All right, but if when you have a serious and a pressing issue, even if you want to do a business with us, even if you want to buy fish, even if you want us to set up something for you, forget about that. Getting me is hard. Try it. Try. Once you get me, what you are getting is standard. Whether it is fish you are getting, standard. Setup you are getting is standard. It's just to get me how to get me, let it not be your problem. Say, how can I want to buy something from somebody and I cannot get that person? Good things, it's not easy to get to. You know, they're easy to get good things. It's not easy. It's not easy, no. All right, we also have, oh my God, Chubuzo Police. Also, I would like to have you as a guide as I'm planning to build a fish farm. Therefore, I would love to get feedback from you. Call me Chibuzo Polycarp, Chubueze. All right, and then thank you very much, sir. That is Yakubu Abulahi. All right, also looking forward to seeing you in Kefi, Nasarawa State. We have Samuel Gade. Thank you for joining us. And then Sikiru Okbeyemi, say well done. Well done also, Okbeyemi. Donald Otuse Fish Academy. I contacted you about making fish feed. I have my extruder and a 85 kVA generator too. I need to learn about the raw materials for making my own feed. You can contact me again. Did you call me? Maybe you drop a message on this thing. Try to call. It's very important. Very, very important. All right. Say first, thank you for the sizable machine you bought for me yesterday. You brought for me yesterday. Okay. All right, Mr. Festus. Okay, say thank you for the sizable machine. Okay, Mr. Festus got a machine from us. Thank you for doing business with First Fish Academy. Most people still don't believe us. If you don't believe us, you are. I don't know who you are to believe. Again, I don't know. I don't know. But when most people call me and they say, you know how the country is. Which country? Am I country? How will you call me and then you say, based on how the country is, you know. See, I'm not a country. All right. So if you're having problem with a country, Kufre Francis is not a country and First Fish Academy is not a country. If you're having problem with your country. All right. So we do genuine business and people that have been doing business with us, they have been getting results. So if you have been following us on this channel and then you know that we've handled project worth millions and all that, we've been delivering, people are seeing it. Why would you say you are having when you have problem with a country and then you are associating the country you're having problem? Am I country? I'm not a country, please. So please, it is annoying when most people say, you know the way the country is. How will I believe you? Come on, me. And then I'll just tell you. What I tell is, please, you don't know us. Go back to our channel. Go and check our profile. Know more about us before you contact us. You don't just call us. Will you call Julius Berger? And then you are telling Julius Berger, you know the way the country is. How can I give you? No, it's annoying. It's annoying. All right. Thank you. Okay. You have. I think future fish farmers. I think those fish farmers that have been affected by flood should identify themselves so we can see what we can do to help out. Maybe by giving some fingerlings or juvenile. You have heard. If you know that you have been affected by flood, someone is rendering to help. Me, I think we'll even help. We'll help to help them during other, maybe after the flood, and then they want to stock again. Instead of spending money to buy fish, people are now ready to support. So if you are a flood victim, all right, a flood victim, some of them now they will not even have they don't even have data to watch me right now. Oh, sorry. Some of them don't even have data. Imagine some of them are in camps where there is no food for them to eat. No food. No food. They have lost their livelihood, lost their house, their home, lost their farm, lost their fish, lost everything. We pray that soon, once the flood is out, we'll see what we will do to help these fish farmers. Certainly, we will do something. I think it's a good idea that will help them with some juvenile. All right, thank you very much. We have Chipke TV. So I've been trying to reach you for contract, but you keep telling me call letter. Oh, sorry about that. Give me this is what you are going to do. Jimmy K TV. Maybe when you drop a message, just use the Jimmy K GMIKE so that I will know that yes, this is the person that actually. I think your own is urgent. All right. So Charles Kayokbe, that's true. Having a fish farm without water is a loss. Yes, I'm sure this is someone that I may have experienced it also. Also, Donald Otuk said, okay, how do someone rectify the back to earth system after it's been constructed? Have it in mind. That is the okay. I think this person says I have the back to earth system in mind. If you have the back to earth system in mind, please just change it. God has talked to you. It's God that have talked to you this evening. Don't do it again. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Call me later. We'll talk of what to do. Olu Mosoro say hi everyone. Hi Mosoro, thank you for joining us. And then HT have actually been talking right here. Said that is right. Now I'm losing more than 150 fish a day because somebody sell me fish after using 3 times a week antibiotics in his farm. All right, these are the problem. These are the problem. These are the problem. All right, you know, people grow fish using drugs to grow fish, and it becomes a problem. Becomes a problem. Get fish from trusted source. And I want to tell you, anytime you get fish from anywhere and you notice that that fish is not good, don't buy from that person again. Again, I'm saying it, anytime you get fish from anywhere and you notice that that fish is not good, don't buy fish from that person again. All right, let me take some water, please. All right. So currently, I'm developing a protein made with electricity and captured CO2. It will be a low-cost, abundant source of heavy protein for aquaculture that will reduce demand on wild stock for aquaculture. All right, slow bro, congratulations. After you are done with what you are doing, you can contact me. Let's see how this is gonna be. All right, say how to treat parasite on fingerlings who was overtreated. Okay. Brandy bro, say I'm happy to be here, boss. I didn't even know you were here. All right, Brandy, nice meeting you. Can you send me? Can be used for cake, sugar, reflex, and all that. All right, a lot of messages here, bro. And then all right. Someone said, Francis, can you do another video on Raz, please? Thanks in anticipation. I think I'm going to do a video on that. I will actually do video on that soon. Just expect it soon. Right now, it's not been easy with us. To be honest with you, it's not been easy. We've been walking around the clock. Oh my God, we've been walking. If you notice, we don't make video the way we've been making it again. It's not been easy. No time. We are either there or here or there or here, and then it's not easy. But don't worry, it's a request video. Certainly, I will do it. All right. Okay. Can you enlighten us? Okay. Say congratulate. Coagulated blood has a very high protein of about 80%. Some measure of that can be used to substitute fish meal. Certainly, but due to but it pollutes water a lot. All right. Please, where can I have the best brew stock for fingerlings production? All right. Who is talking about human blood? Did I? Wait. I'm seeing someone is saying why human blood instead of animal blood. Are you sure that person did not make mistake? All right. Like how a horse donkey. All right. Okay. All right. So please, someone is saying blood here. You is animal, not that of human. All right. Thank you very much. As I said earlier, I'm so happy, very, very happy. And for those of you that are joining us for the first time, is your humble friend, Kufre Ibanga Francis. And then if you don't like my face, just as my has been saying, if you don't like our face, please, the information we drop here is always very, very okay. The information here is very, very okay. If you don't like me, please, anything we present here, just like it. Forget about my face, all right? Our presentation is, I receive calls from different parts of the world. I've been saying it, from Tanzania to Togo to Jamaica, Sierra Leone, Sri Lanka, different places. in UK, Europe, Asian countries and all that, different places. I receive call from all this location, and a lot of people have succeeded in fish farming through just our presentation. Some of them, they have not seen me at all. Someone said I did not answer the real question. So, what I was saying, so I'm sorry for the distraction. A lot of you contact me from different places, and these people, they call me, and then they tell me, Francis, Fish Academy, through your videos, I've been able to do this. Thank you very much. God bless you. Through your videos, I've been able to do this. Through your videos, my fish are doing well. It was from the video I watched in your channel. I was having a particular problem, but when I started following your channel, that problem got solved. Through this video that you shared, I have been doing this. Even people that don't have money to buy pellet machine, hello, even people that don't have money to buy pellet machine, they go back to our old videos, and then they are now feeding with, some of them are here watching me right now. So one of them dropped a message here. He said, Francis, what? The person came to our office, paid for machine. While waiting for the machine was supposed to come in 5 days, but it took 2 weeks. The person did not, while the person was waiting for the machine, the person was producing the local way that we showed in our Formula 1, Formula 2, and Formula 3. Using that, after producing, pressing it with his hand, dry it under the sun, feed it to the fish. I told you guys how I started. I started this thing when I was small, when I was staying with my uncle. And one of these days, I'm going to bring my uncle on board. Growing up, my uncle that was a fish farmer and also an engineer then, never at any day go to the market to buy fish feed. I say it again. Growing up, while I was a little boy, my uncle at that time, at any time, did he go to the market to buy fish feed for fish. We were the one producing feed for fish, and the fish were doing well. We were the one producing feed. We go to the market, we buy crayfish dust, we buy gari, we buy cow blood. I think we normally use that. We use red oil. We use different things. We come back home. We formulate feed. We produce feed. I go to the farm to feed the fish before going to school. When I come back from school, I go back to the farm to ensure I feed the fish. You know, I started this thing while I was very little. So it's not something of today. So the knowledge I'm sharing with you is something that we were doing while I was still very, very little, staying with my uncle, Engineer Matthew Appan, which one day I will bring him right here on board, and then you will see, and then you ask him some questions, and then I think you will just thank him, say, thank you very much, thank you for growing up. I think God was preparing me for this day. I never knew, but I think growing up with my uncle, it was a preparation, because I never knew that this is what I will be doing. But today, I'm happy I am a fish farmer. When people call me, or even when I get to the airport, I want to travel out of the country, I don't know why people will be asking, you know, they will sit down there, they will ask you, what do you do for a living? At the airport, at the international airport, what do you do for a living? I tell them I'm a fish farmer. I am a proud fish farmer. You should be proud of what you do too. When they ask you, what do you do? Don't begin to think what you are going to tell them. You are a fish farmer. Fish farmers are great people. Be very, very proud. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. It's not easy to buy one bag of feed. Why will you be ashamed? Is it easy to buy one bag of feed and then you are ashamed telling someone that you are a fish farmer? It is a disgrace for you to spend that type of money in buying just one bag of feed, and then you are ashamed. You are ashamed. Why will you be ashamed calling yourself a fish farmer? You're a fish farmer. I am a fish farmer. That's why when I'm passing through the airport, when I'm to another country, or even in another country, because I can remember there's someone, they asked me one time in Ghana, what do you do? I tell them I'm a fish farmer. I'm a proud fish farmer. Anywhere you see me, I'm a fish farmer. Regardless of the fact that I am an engineer, a building engineer, you understand? I prefer to be known as a fish farmer. All right, so thank you very much. Thank you for joining us today. Please do everything possibly best to ensure you remain in business. Don't run away from this business. This business is for me and you. We day here. We'll go nowhere. All right? And then congratulations for those of you that are making sales, making profit. For those of you that are not making profit, please make more research, watch our videos, and I tell you, make profit. For those of you that are having fish disease problem in your facility, please, a lot of you get wrong advice from different places. It is annoying when someone tell you mix this, mix salt, mix this, mix salt, mix. A lot of you don't even know what you are putting inside your water, and you turn it in, your fish, they begin to have problem. Your fish need clean water. Your fish need clean water. Your fish needs clean water. If you maintain clean water for your fish, you will not have problem. Disease will not come anywhere close to your farm. Your fish will not have fin rot. Your fish will not have problem. And don't overstock your pond. When you overstock your pond, your fish will be having bloating stomach. Your fish will not, they will die. They will be hanging inside this thing. When there is no oxygen in the water, your water need oxygen. For your water to have oxygen, you don't need the aerators, because you need energy to power the aerators, the blowers. So instead of trying to where there is no energy, what do you need? Space your fish very well. Space your fish. Give them good. There should be a good condition for them. Don't just put them in an enclosure where there is no oxygen. All right, there should be enough air for them and enough space. Pond for 1,000 fish should be pond for 1,000 fish. Don't overstock. Don't overstock. A lot of you that overstock are having problem. Don't overstock. Don't overstock. All right. So thank you very much. For those of you that are not happy with me due to the fact that maybe you call me and I miss your call, I'm very, very sorry. For those of you that have sent in messages and there is no reply, I am very, very sorry. I tell you, I will go back and check those messages. Again, I'm going to call my number right now for those of you that have not gotten my number before. And then in some of our videos, in case maybe you didn't get that well, you didn't get the number right here on this channel, you can go back to other videos. Most of our videos, we normally write the number right there on the screen. Even like our last video, I think second to the last, the number is right there on the screen. So you can go there and then you copy that out. If you get to our channel profile, you're going to see our number there, both our customer care line and my personal line. You're going to see it there. You're also going to see the business. You're also going to see our email address. You're going to see, and then for those of you that maybe have been trying reaching us via our website, I want to tell you that currently we are having issue with our website. In case you've been trying to check us via our website, we are currently having issue with our website. But once that issue is resolved, I tell you, our website will be very, very active again. But for now, still keep following us on this channel on YouTube, your most preferred channel on YouTube. And then this business should be a business. When I started something like that, I tell you guys, instead of, for those of you in outside the country, in Europe, in UK, and instead of sending money every time to your people, sending money to your brother every time you are sending in dollars for them to change, sending in pounds and euro for them to change, why don't you just establish them with a fish farm and tell them, you see this business I'm giving to you, don't call me again. I don't want you to ask me of money again. I don't want you to ask me of money again. Take this money and set up and remain and do business. People cannot keep asking you of money. They should be doing something at home. They should be doing something at home. They should be doing something. Set them up. And then when you notice they are not able to do it, then they should feel, because you that is in US, that is in UK, that is in different places across the globe, you are working. So your brother, your sister should be working. Don't just send them money, because there will be a time that you might not be able to send them this money. They should be able to cater for themselves through the business that you have set up for them. All right. So thank you very much. And then for those of you planning to return back to Nigeria December time, I wish you guys safe journey. I believe I will still talk to you guys. Some people they already booked me, and because a lot of people will be returning to the country. People have already started booking me already. Francis, by January, I'm going to be around. I would like to see you when I come. When I say booking is not be for mouth. Booking is not by mouth. So I'm coming back. I would like to see so date. I would like to see you when I come back. I would like to see you so date when I come back. There is no problem. Safe journey back home when you are returning to Nigeria. Book your flight on time. And for those of you, also think of. I don't want to talk too much. When you are coming back, don't come back empty-handed. Come back with something for your boy. It can be anything. I need a car. I've been saying it. Nobody's talking about it. You're now looking as if I'm begging. I say I need a car. I need a car. I've been saying it. So thank you very much. God bless each and every of you. Thank you for listening. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. Bye. Bye.